Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. The Cowboys will put total weather to crank us up. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Aztecs will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Wyoming's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Rides the back and leaves it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs! A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7. Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option. The give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. Makes the catch. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durr. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sargent. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Cowboys are marching down the field. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Holman. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, going up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get...
The ball squirts free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of...
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. It's caught. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
San Diego State, 14, Wyoming, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught him.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Ineligible CC. Downfield. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. He'll pull it on the read. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll try it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. From the gun, give on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And here comes the punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The play-action fake. Firing to the right, complete. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Offense getting set for first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Here's the pressure. Wideout trying to get it in. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Power ahead. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The Aztecs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. But the running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Boston. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Anderson wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Anderson will throw. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the catch. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
A strike downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, Wyoming.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wyoming! And that one will give them the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
San Diego State, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's McClure. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He's got him this time. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the 1st down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
QB draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Anderson wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Anderson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Sargent. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll go full wide when receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
It'll be a draw. You want to make sure to... They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Rush is on him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB is trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
The Aztecs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Adams. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He'll set up to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Anderson wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Holman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Off play action. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's McClure. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Anderson will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Durr. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Durr. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Cowboys will snap it on first and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Sargent. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. He'll keep it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This is a designed run. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Wyoming! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's busted. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Wide open downfield. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw, and not much time to work with. Makes the catch. It's Adams. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete to the left. will not get there. A fourth down stop. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense
Works a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.